Hey guys, really quickly we're gonna make some candied walnuts. If you want for this video, you do not have to use walnuts. You can use whatever nut that you prefer. But for this mixture of candied nuts, it goes best with either pecans or walnuts. So let's go ahead and get started, and go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Normally you'd go with 2 cups of walnuts or nut of your choice, but because I'm bringing these to the boutique, I am going with the whole bag, which this bag is 4 cups is what it says on the bag. So I'm going with 4 cups of walnuts instead of 2. So I'm basically doubling this recipe. So if you just want the 2-cup recipe, cut my recipe in half. You need 2 egg whites. I've got 2 chicken eggs right here. We've only been getting about 3 every other day because most of our hens have died. We only have like 2 roosters. We're not gonna get into all that in this video, but I'm just straining the egg white into my bowl. Might look a little nasty to you, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get the egg whites out. Good thing I've got to wash clothes in a little bit and take a bath. Alright, got my 2 egg whites. If you're just doing 2 cups of your nut choice, you're gonna do 1 egg white. Next thing you need for your walnuts is, if you're doing a double batch, you need 2/3 of light brown sugar. If you are doing just the 1 2-cup bag of walnuts, or 2 cups of walnuts, you need 1/3 cup of brown sugar. Now you need, for a double batch, you're gonna need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract for 1 batch. You're gonna cut it in half and make it 1. And you need, for 1 batch, which is 2 cups of walnuts, 1/4 cup of cinnamon. If you're doing a double, you need 2/4 cup. So I'm gonna do the cinnamon now.
Are you saying you want a favor from me? Or do you mean some sort of sexual favor?
I didn't say I want a favor. I want
Tune out the TV if you hear that. I'm watching a show.
that wasn't a favor. You want to do that just as much as I.
Now you're gonna mix all this together and preheat your oven to 350. Just want to make sure those walnuts are really nice and coated. No clumps in the powdered sugar. Sorry if you hear Mason behind me. He's eating dinner and he's getting fussy. This is what the egg wash is for, the egg white, because you want that to help kind of hold your mixture in place. So just mix it up till it looks decent to you and mixed up well enough to your liking. You don't want to end up making some egg whites without mixing this up right. It smells really, really good. Oh! Alright, now that our oven is preheated, we are going to try and put y'all where y'all can see me. Lay our mixture out on a baking pan or whatever you have. Make sure your oven is preheated to 350. And you could use parchment paper, but I'm just not doing that. I don't feel like wasting any more today because I've done a lot of baking today. But you could use parchment paper if you wanted. Once you get all this laid out, you're gonna throw it in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. I did 4 cups, so I have a little bit more than what y'all would if you do 2 cups. And I'm going to show you what it looks like before it goes in the oven so you know what your mixture kind of wants to look like. This is a good holiday treat to make like holiday candy. So let me show you. So this is kind of what you want your coating to look like. This is walnuts, but if you do pecans or any of that, it'll look the same, just a different type of nut. But this is walnuts, it's the pieces. So yeah, that's what it's gonna look like. Now I'm gonna throw it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes and I'll show you afterwards.